Mo și Lara au venit în Moldova doar pentru 3 zile, dar au stat 4 luni.
Let's go to Moldova. And we thought we'd come maybe for 2 or 3 days, but we like Moldova. And we stayed for 2 months.
Au fost frapați nu doar de ospitalitatea moldovenilor, ci și de cea a albinelor.
Oh, he stings.
Dar cel mai mult le-a plăcut proverbul din popor: Dumnezeu hrănește păsările care dau din aripi.
Sorry, this is snow. No. This collection, move.
Хорошо, yes. Да. Хорошо.
Okay, well, you know, we came here in Moldova and none of my friends have been here. So nobody could tell me anything about Moldova. So it was kind of like a strange or mysterious country for us. And also, like, on the television, there's a commercial and then they show Moldova in like very old-fashioned way. So we wanted to experience it for ourselves. Is it still like that? Is it already changed? How are the people living here?
Мохамед с Ларисой проезжали мимо, сквозь Молдавию. На самом деле, они ехали с Киева в сторону Румынии, Болгарии, да и дальше. Остановились здесь в городе буквально на пару дней, чтобы подкорректировать там какие-то мелочи по машине, электрику, там что-то еще сделать. И по итогу здесь застряли почти на 4 месяца.
Well, actually, we had a really good first impression when we came here to Moldova, because when we went, we came into the country and we were getting diesel, and I paid by credit card, but the payment didn't go through. So I paid again, and then the payment didn't go through again, and then I paid cash. And then we drove on, and then we were camping somewhere in the middle of nowhere. So we were like not really sure if we would stay there next to the water. So we drove away again, and we were driving really fast because it was getting dark and the road was not so good, and we were looking for a hotel. And there was this small car like racing behind us, like unnaturally small and quickly racing behind us. So, and it turned out to be the guy from the gas station, because we paid 3 times. He was driving in the area trying to search for us, but he couldn't find us. And all of a sudden, when he saw us driving by, when we left because it was starting raining and thunder, then he saw us and he was like, "Oh, we need to get them!" So he was racing behind us. So it was actually quite a funny experience when we came here, and I think we immediately felt very welcome and warm, like honest. Because in how many places people come after you to give you back like 120 euros because you paid too much? I haven't experienced it yet until now. None of our plans have worked out as we thought they would, because I think we want to just, if we like a place, we want to stay a bit longer. If we don't like the place, we want to move on. So for now, we've only made a plan from here until India, and that's for about 4 months. And after that, we're going to see what we're going to do, if we're going to continue towards China, or that we're going to continue towards Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah, we'll see. We have all the time that we want.
Mo și Lara au abandonat lucrul lor și au pornit în drumeții ca să vadă lumea. Dar pentru asta au nevoie de propria casă pe roți.
Yeah, we did a lot of renovations on the car, because when we bought the car was very clean, like it didn't have any accessories for traveling for a long time. And so we decided that while we were traveling, we wanted to do some work on the car and make it more suitable for traveling for 1 year.
Мохамед родом из Ливии, и там, как и в Молдавии, люди очень многие делают вещи своими руками. Он в молодости ремонтировал моторы, ремонтировал свою машину сам. И переехав в Голландию, то есть он привык там уже также к другому уровню качества, к европейскому, где все должно быть четко, все должно быть точно. Какие-то вещи, вот он мне даже помогал делать по цеху, ему нравится работать руками, поэтому это не испорченный европеец.
Mo is really always thinking about everything, so he makes a whole plan, and it should be according to plan, and if not, something's wrong. Whereas Tolia is much more spontaneous, and then he's just, oh, I have an idea, and he starts working on it without thinking about the consequences. So after 5 minutes, Mo is telling him like, did you think about this and this and this? And he's like, oops. So like during the whole process, like there are so many times when I hear them say like, oh, I have an idea, or oops, something went wrong again.
Лара помогала вот очень хорошо, на самом деле, да, она больше готовила, на там чай, кофе, какой-то обед сделать, но она вот как поисковая система Google. Когда нужна какая-то деталька, которую вот они привезли, обращаются к Ларе, она моментально вот минута, и все, что тебе нужно, у тебя под рукой.
I think also part of the reason why it took so long is that when we were doing all the work on the car, like we had to wait for deliveries to come, because not everything is for sale here in Moldova, for example. So we had to import things or pick things up. So sometimes we had to wait for a while, and instead of just sitting around and waiting, we were discovering the countryside. We went to see fun stuff here in Moldova. What I really liked actually was camping at Old Orge, because we have like the sun going down and we were standing at the top point, and there was like only one couple with a car next to us, and we were just standing there with the view, and there was a wedding downstairs, so we could see the whole wedding. Yes. It was a really nice experience.
Mo și Lara au avut câteva cerințe esențiale față de casa lor pe roți. Prezența dormitorului, bucătăriei, dușului și accesul permanent la apă potabilă și electricitate oriunde s-ar afla.
Разработали, создали багажник, чтобы он подходил к его машине, выдвижные ящики. С левой стороны у него будет холодильник, справа выдвижной ящичек для праздного. Провели освещение внутри, запитали на 3000 вольт-ампер преобразователь тока, чтобы можно было подключать все, что ему может понадобиться в путешествии.
We have a water filter, so we can make our own drinking water. Even if you take water from the river or from urine, you can make drinking water from it. We can have a shower, a warm shower, because we have a heat exchanger in the car.
Casa călătorilor noștri își căpăta destul de rapid conturul său real.
Mohamed, он достаточно привередливый, ему достаточно сложно найти единомышленников, и пока мы делали баки, мы с ним нашли общий язык, мы поняли, что мы на одной волне. Я его понимал с полуслова, у меня были какие-то идеи, которые ему постоянно нравились.
Окей, раз, два, три.
И на этом фоне они уже решили сделать машину так, чтобы они уже нигде больше не останавливались, чтобы не искали еще кого-то там в Турции, в Иране или куда они едут. Уже один раз все сделали, один раз полностью закончили. Потому что помимо багажника я ему уже делаю систему отопления для палатки, систему кондиционирования для палатки. Они разобрались, у них там с фарами были какие-то проблемы, украинцы им сделали бампера. Закончить не закончили, уже заканчивали им все остальное. Мохаммед с Ларисой поехали на север Молдавии поучаствовать в сборе урожая, посмотреть, как работает пасека.
Hi, Andrei first.
Hi.
Андрей.
Wow. Nice to meet you.
Вот нашу пасеку. Откроем пару ульев, посмотрим, что там, как пчелки работают, как идут. Естественно, опробуем мед, какого он качества. Так что подготовьтесь, одевайтесь.
So. Yes.
Je moet denk ik je hoofd.
Een oplossing. Oké.
Larei îi este frică de albine. Psihologii ne spun că de frică poți scăpa doar prin intermediul pașilor mici. Deci, pentru început, e de ajuns să iei o albină în mână.
Ой-ё.
Oh, je tikt het dik.
Nee.
Она не кусает. Нет,
Er gaat niks gebeuren, gaat niks doen. Gebeuren.
она не кусает.
Er gebeurt niks. Zij prikt niet, zij doet niks. Doe jou een beetje. Er gebeurt niks.
I think what I really liked about the bee farm is just just seeing them and how it actually works, because we eat a lot of honey, and now I could actually see it.
Je kan het
They're
raken.
really warm.
Je kan raken. Raak. Niks gebeuren.
Are they creating heat? Like it feels like they're warm or something. What happens if the queen dies by accident?
Если королева умирает, погибает и семья. Поэтому королева тут самая главная.
And also very interesting that the queen bee has a number.
Yes.
I was really surprised how that works. It was
Just skin.
Oh, just kijk, de kank.
yeah.
Oh, wacht even.
Lucrând la ferma apicolă, Mo a început să se simtă atât de confortabil încât și-a dat jos plasa protectoare.
Это один мед, вот он отличается, а это второй вкусный.
And why is it different type of honey? You can see the worm. So let's say this queen dies. How does he get a new one to fill the box?
Мы берем 2 рамки с плодом, 2 рамки, ставим их в отдельный улик и туда ставим молодую матку. И уже потихонечку эта семья набирает силу практически такая, как сейчас.
You saw like different types of honey, like yellow and brown. When they take everything and they mix it, or they keep it separate?
Нет, значит, здесь семья, пчелосемья, отсюда мед никогда мы не откачиваем. Это все для пчел, для зимовки, поэтому здесь очень хорошо, что в этих рамках сохраняется разносортный мед. Это прополис, это пчелы используют его как лекарство. Оно очень серьезное бактериальное, антибактериальное.
Tăria, voor niet-infecten. Ja.
Oh yeah. The crazy story that we've been to with Tolia was that we were camping with his family and the two of us, and then there were like these big black bees surrounding our car, and they were when we were packing up the car to leave and come back to home again, and so they were constantly biting Mo. And Tolia and me and the rest of the family were putting all the bags full with the stuff so that we can throw them in the car. And Mo started driving with the car because we thought, okay, maybe if the car drives really, really fast, then the bees will go away. But instead of going away, the bees started following the car. So Mo was driving in the car and the bees were all following him. And every time he would come by, we open up the truck, put the stuff in there, close the trunk again, and then he was driving another circle. Until we had managed to find all the stuff and put everything inside, and then we jumped in the car and we were driving. And I think only after like 2 kilometers or something, the bees started to go away. But in the beginning, like they were bumping against the windows and like they were really aggressive.
В процессе работы Мухаммеда укусила пчела, по-моему, даже 2. У него очень сильно опухло лицо.
Overheen kunnen lopen zo?
Nee, ik denk... Oeps.
Есть агрессивный пчел.
Oh, these things.
Мы с ними ночью по итогу поехали на следующий день в больницу, потому что у него уже глаз один не открывался, было сложно смотреть. Ему прописали там какие-то уколы, сделали пару уколов, и где-то за дня 3 он пришел в себя в порядок.
Dat is eigenlijk gewoon gaat dicht worden, of niet?
He has 2 bites, so maybe he'll be like bumpy.
Нужно холодное приложить, и оно не опухнет.
Actually, I really like the placenta.
Ja.
I mean, not for every day, but I really like the placenta, especially the one with potato and with the brinza, the cheese, and the what do you call the green stuff in there. And also like
And the plov?
I like the plov, yes,
Plov.
definitely.
Yes.
And we bought like really nice jam made from raspberries at the farm. Had great tea, honey. I've had really nice honey.
Well, this is the honey, and we'll help a little bit so that you can taste it.
Oké.
Oh,
Wat is dat thee?
ja, lekker. Een soort van... It smells like fresh mint or...
There are different plants inside.
Nice.
First of all, you cut here.
I got it, I got it, I got it, guys. I got it. I got it, I know. It's no problem, you're welcome.
How much tea do you put?
If you prefer it more intense, you can put more.
The tea that we had was like, it was picked from the forest. It was fresh. It was from there. So it's like with all the herbs and at least, okay, maybe for here it's normal, but for me it's not, because at home if I buy tea, it's pre-packaged, it's cut up, it's chemical, it's not natural, whereas here it's natural, so I really appreciate the flavors and the purity of it. Had their own honey, just so fresh and so yum, like with the honey, the honeycomb still in there.
Which one you like more?
This one.
You told that you like that more. Present from guys from two countries.
Nice, thank you so much.
Maybe this will help you to forget about.
Forget my number, I understand.
Ease the pain.
Yes, good experience.
Livezile cu mer din Moldova sunt criptovaluta, petrolul și rezerva de aur la un loc a țării noastre. Evident, eroii noștri din prima și-au dorit să vadă cu ochii proprii locul de unde vin pe rafturile din Olanda cele mai gustoase mere din lume.
Мы будем работать на высоте, на 2 метрах. Будем собирать верхушки яблок. Яблоки будут отборные, то есть согласно технологическим процессам все входит на место. Ты пойдешь именно в ряд, где будем собирать яблоки, ты будешь яблоки собирать для своей путешествия. Ты с них сможешь себе готовить как соки, так и джемы, и различные виды там варенья, не знаю, там разные вкусняшки для тебя. Потому что наши яблоки самые вкусные, самые надежные и самые чистые. This is open for the platform. It's more for the apple. This is very good apple. Smell.
In here.
And here. Yeah. Okay.
They explained us the whole system that they use to keep track of the quality of the apples, how they see how much water is in the apples and the temperature, and so they explained us how the whole process works and when they're ripe enough to pick.
No.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
Smell.
Okay,
smell.
again.
Very, very good. Oh, this is technology.
That is
For this new company.
They're like women. You have to be careful with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
С нашими гостями из Голландии мы собрали сорт Жерамини, это верхушки. В процессе работы они собрали в порядках 250-300 с лишним килограмм.
Good. Let's go.
Добрый день, это наши gости из Голландии. Они с вами сейчас будут собирать яблоки, будут вливаться в коллектив.
Lida, dai vidro ei.
Având căldarea în mână, e mult mai ușor decât fără ea să te asimilezi într-un colectiv. Doar că asimilarea în cazul dat necesită viteză și calitate.
Sorry, this is snow.
It is snow.
And 50% Smell? There's no collection. There's no collection. No. This collection, move.
Хорошо, yes. Да. Хорошо.
Они собирали с земли яблоки, которые на сок. Даже учитывая, что мы собираем яблоки для сока, эти яблоки должны отбираться тоже в соответствии с требованиями покупателей.
We collected different types of apples. I think they had like 4 or 5 types of apples. So they were they were picked very delicately so that they don't damage. And we also picked the apples from the ground, so where they make the juice from. Which was fun because we did that with a lot of people and we were running behind the train and throwing all the apples in there.
Они заполнили контейнера довольно очень быстро, то есть ничем практически не отличали от наших работников.
So you have all this information, how humid it is, how big the apple is growing.
Full information.
Yes. Okay, but let's say the apple is not growing enough. What do you do?
Noi ne uităm la sensul respectiv. Înseamnă că dacă el nu ne indică minus 0,1, înseamnă că el are insuficiență de apă. Înseamnă că mărul nu crește, noi irigăm pomul și respectiv el începe să crească.
Ca și orice fan înrăit al tehnicii, Mo n-a putut trece indiferent pe lângă stivuitoare.
Мохамеду понравился процесс сбора урожая. Они вот были на этом комбайне, который там поднимает площадку, что можно было собирать на каких-то верхних uровнях эти яблоки. Комбайн ему понравился.
La acest loc de muncă, Mo s-a simțit ca peștele în apă, deoarece cândva a mai lucrat pe un stivuitor.
Я бы поставил ему 7 баллов, потом по причине, что он, может быть, у него или практики меньше, или он давно не ездил на погрузчике. Но в общем сложности мы довольны. Эспасито.
Can I take a photo with you?
Lucrul în colectiv a lăsat o amprentă de neuitat în memoria cât a călătorilor noștri, atât și în cea a colectivului de muncitori din livadă.
And what I really like is that it's spontaneous here, so it's not so much with the agenda, whereas in Holland everything is always planned. And if I want to make an appointment with my best friend, it's going to be in 1 month because everybody's busy. And here I can just go up and say, hey, do you want to go to the wine festival? Or hey, do you want to go to the fair in the city center or go out for dinner? And yeah, it's much more spontaneous, and that's what I really like. We've gotten to know a lot of people here in Moldova and they became like true friends. It feels like you can really trust them. And so, like in half a year, I think it feels like like real friends, not like people you just meet and you say like acquaintance or something. They feel like real true friends.
Да, то есть мы за период, сколько мы вот работали вместе, мы успели, во-первых, подружиться. Люди достойные вот настоящей дружбы. Мы успели с ними поехать в Украину несколько раз, в Румынии с ними ездили, в Болгарии даже бывали. То есть люди очень легкие на подъем. Очень интересные в общении и вот людей, которых можно называть друзьями.
Okay, so he said, I didn't know about the good wines that you guys produce. I didn't know. I've learned that like there's a lot of good technical people here which can work, which created our car. But it feels like people are more enjoying life, like it's more pure, like they're more in the moment instead of busy with what's going to happen tomorrow or the day after or with problems. Everything's possible here in Moldova. It's no problem. No problem. That's what we hear so many times. It's no problem.
It's no problem. It's no problem. Everything is no problem.